Welcome to the tutorial, how to back up your files online. In this tutorial we're going to explain how to back up your files to a remote storage server using Dmailer Backup. So to do this, first of all we're going to need to obtain Dmailer Backup. You can do that by going to www.dmailer.com. When you arrive at their web page, you can download Dmailer Backup under Software, Dmailer Backup, and download. Okay. Once the download starts, we're going to want to save it to our portable USB drive. In my case, I'm using a USB key. You can use a portable hard drive or anything else. And for the purpose of Dmailer Online, you can store it to your desktop or anywhere else you wish. For me, store it to the key. There we go. Okay, so now that the backup is complete, we're going to have to go and extract the file. So we can open the folder here. Now, when we arrive to the drive that we saved the file to, if you see a file like this without a picture, okay, what it probably means is that you don't have any compression and unzipping software on your computer. So you're going to need to get some in order to unzip that. I recommend the use of 7-zip, so you can get that from www.7zip.com, and from their homepage you can download directly here. Okay, now if you need to download and install that, you can go do that, and then once you've completed that, we can unzip the file by right clicking and clicking extract here. Okay, so once that's complete, we can go ahead and launch Dmailer Backup by double clicking the executable here. Okay, so this, because it's the first time launch, it's going to start the configuration process. So we're going to walk you through that right now. Okay, so first of all we need to read and accept the end user license agreement. Then we need to create our profile. So you've got the choice of an encrypted or a non-encrypted profile. For the purpose of this exercise, we're going to use a non-encrypted profile. Okay, now from here we can select files to be backed up to our drive. So that'll back up all the files on our computer by these file types to our storage drive. And we can configure some advanced settings as well. We can change which locations we take these files from, which types of files or all files, and we can configure certain additional settings such as whether the backup starts automatically or live backup. Live backup's a feature which will automatically back up your files as you work on them, as you save them. So if you edit a file, Dmailer Backup will see that you've edited and changed that file, and it will back it up again to make sure that your backups are very current, and of course the number of versions of a file to keep before it begins discarding them. Okay, but for this exercise we're actually going to be backing up to an online storage server. So we're going to need to first create an account if you don't have one. So when you do this, you just need to add your email address and create a password, and you'll receive an email from Dmailer with further instructions. We've already done this, so I'm just going to log in with my account here and log in. Excellent. Okay, so now that I've logged in, we can go and configure some of the advanced settings for this. So for this exercise, I'm not going to take everything because I don't need all that data. I'm just going to take data from my video and pictures file, and I only want text documents, simply because it'll make this video quicker, but you could take whatever you like. And we've got some other settings here. Here we can turn off the backup service so it's not running. We'll leave it on, of course. So just going to apply that. And because I don't want to back up anything to my drive, we're just going to untick all the boxes so nothing's backed up. Okay, and now we can continue. Okay, now once that's complete, we'll arrive at this screen. And what we can see here is that the files here are being backed up as the new ones are coming in. That's because the online service is running, even though the initial backup to your drive has ran through. So we can see the status of that over here on the online backup tab. And down the bottom here we can see the online backup is in progress, and it's just finishing. It's nearly complete there. So from here, what we've done now is our files that we've selected have been backed up to one of Dmailer's storage servers. So if we wanted to go access those files and see what's there, we just click access and manage my online account. Okay, so we need to log into our account, of course. And sign in. Okay, so now that that's logged in, this is the screen that we fall on. So this allows you quite clearly to search for your files. So I'm not sure what mine were called, but I know they were .txt documents. So we'll just do a quick search, and they're all my files. Now, if you wanted to navigate to them, you use the browse button up the top here. Okay, so we're going to switch over to that. Now this will replicate your directory structure of the computer you backed up. So we're going to navigate down the path of where my files were. And here we'll find some of the files that I backed up. Okay, so there's a few things I'd like to show you here. Now the first one that's very important is you can actually upload files directly from your computer. Now this is handy if you're away without your key, you're at someone else's house and you want one of their files. You can come to the Dmailer Online, which is apps.dmaileronline.com, and log in here like we did before. Then you can browse for files from their computer and upload them to your preferred directory so you can get them later when you get home. Another very handy thing is the sharing feature. Okay, so I'll go through with this. Now what this allows you to do is to share one of your files with your friends. So this is in reverse of adding more. So what we could do is send an email to John, sharing one of my files with him. He will receive this email with a link in it. When he clicks the link, the file will be downloaded. So you also need to specify a valid time, so 1 week, a day, or unlimited. This just means how long the file will be shared for. Okay, close that. And the other feature is the versioning. Now some of you may have had version files that you've changed over and over again and backed them up online, and you could need one of these older versions of a file, and this is how you do it. You find the original file, then from there we click version saved. Now I don't have any previous versions of these files because we just backed them up and they haven't been edited yet, but if you did, you would see a full list of all the older versions here. Okay. Now if you want to add some more files, but not one by one, or not when you're away from your computer, you still need to do that by going back to Dmailer Backup. It's the best way to do that. And from here in settings, online settings, we can add the folders and file types that we need backed up. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial on using Dmailer Online through Dmailer Backup. Thank you. Bye.